Okay, so I burgered it up, so pretend you didn't see all that, and we're going to start over. We need to hook up these controls. I've got all my custom attributes here already created, but I did my set driven keys wrong, so I need to go back and do that portion correctly. So what I had done wrong is I needed to be using the hill raise lower group and the hill twist group. So I'll select both of those, and I'll go to Animate, Set Driven Key, Set, and that puts both of them in there. And I select my foot control and load the driver. Okay, now I select Roll, and it's set to 0. Both of these should be set to the Rotate X is the one we need, because that's the one that will rotate the foot front to back. And select that, so we'll key it, and we'll do the same thing for the hill twist group, which we're actually going to use to raise the foot from the back side, and we'll key that. Okay, now we need to go to the roll attribute. We'll set it up to 10, and I'm going to use the hill raise group, the rotate X, and as far as we ever think the animator will ever need it to go, plus some. And so 65 works for mine, and key it. Okay, now I can change my roll back down and go to a -10, and this time I need to rotate the hill backwards like this, as far as I ever think the animator will ever want it to go. So it looks like -60, and then key it. Okay, so now I've got a foot roll that allows my character, the animator, to roll the foot how they need to. They can do their walking relatively easy. Okay, just realized I misspelled the hill twist, so let's go ahead and fix that real quick. So we'll edit the attribute, hill twist. I misspelled it. Get rid of one of those L's, and close. Okay, now basically all the rest of the foot setups are very similar. You just want to go through the attributes. You reload my driver and get that fix in the hill twist spelling, and we do the same thing. That we want to select the appropriate group. We have my hill twist group, the load driven, so I only have that. I want to look at, I need to rotate in Y to do the twisting of the hill. So what I do is I select rotate Y in my hill twist and key it. And then I go to my foot control, hill twist to a +10, hill twist group, rotate Y. Positive, I like to go to the outside. We'll do a full 90 degrees. And then we'll key it. Then we'll do the same thing for the inside. We'll rotate it in, twist the hill in, and set that to a -90. Now when you're animating and you have two legs and you're not in the sample file like I am, you want both of these. If they were to grab both of these, the hill twist attributes for both feet at the same time, then they should both rotate in at the same time or rotate out at the same time. Key it. Okay, so now I've got my hill twist. Okay. Now let's see. Do toe twist. So I need to select a different group. Select my toe twist group. Low driven. Still Y that I need to use. So I rotate Y, key it, go to positive, and I need to set that Y value to let's do that as positive, and we'll do a positive 55, key it, and then we'll toe twist it to the negative, have the toe point in to negative 55, and we'll key it. Okay, so now our toe twist is hooked up. Okay. Now we need to do our lean. And the lean involves two groups. We have the inside and outside groups. We select both of those, low driven, and we need to use the X rotate or Z rotation this time. So inside foot, rotate Z, key. We're in the default position right now. And outside, rotate Z, key. Okay, now we need to lean out. I'll do that in the positive attribute. So outside, rotate Z, needs to come up. Looks like a negative 70 is the value that I want. Then I'll key it. And I go to the negative 10 on the lean in, lean out. And this time I want the inside foot, rotate Z, and I'm going to rotate it up this direction. Like 70 will work. Key it. Okay. So now we got there's the functionality that we wanted on that lean. Okay. Set that to 0. And let's see if we can't get the toe raise and lower and the heel raise and lower hooked up. We're out of time. That ought to work. You guys ought to be able to figure that out. Relatively simple. You just have to select the correct group and figure out which rotation it is you need to get these toe raise lower functionality and the heel raise lower functionality, and then go through the same process. Anyway, that ought to do.